What's up, guys? I'm Youngsters Game War, and today I'm going to be reacting to the Nindies Showcase, the Spring 2018 Nindies Showcase, to be specific. I haven't reacted to one of these before on my channel, but I've done Nintendo Directs in the past, so this is just a extension of that, just another sort of one of those things. This is something I want to, be doing a little more, but I've been doing them in the past pretty frequently, so let's keep that trend going. Anyway, this happened earlier today. At 12 Eastern Time, which is where I live. But unfortunately, I was in school at that time, so I wasn't able to do a live reaction. So what I did was, I didn't watch it, and I tried to remain unspoiled so that I could essentially do my live reactions right now. So these are essentially my live reactions, even though the event isn't happening live right now. Unfortunately, I did see about 2 or 3 of the announcements that are going to be in this Indie Direct, which is what essentially it is. But for the most part, I'm unspoiled with a couple little things that I accidentally saw. But either way, let's get right into it. This is only actually 11 to 12 minutes about, which surprised me because there was the last one of these. I'm pretty sure it was in late August. Maybe I think it was about late August. I remember it was before school started. So, and I remember that one being longer. So I'm surprised that this one's only 11 to 12 minutes. Of course, that is just off my memory. I don't remember exactly how long it was, so I could be wrong. But let's jump right into this. I think I'm at about the right time, so hopefully this will get started in just a second. Here we go. Let's see what indie games we got coming to Switch. Nice music. I'm liking this. Oh yeah.
Hey folks, Damon Baker of the Publisher and Developer Relations team here at Nintendo of America.
Hi, Damon.
It's hard to believe that it was only a year ago that I was out here telling you all about the amazing games we had lined up for the launch.
Yeah, that was just about a little over a year ago when
now,
Switch launched. It's crazy.
I won't get all wistful on you, but I do want to thank all of our Nindies,
Been
the
a hell of a ride.
partners who made this last year one to remember. What started as a community has grown into a family, supported by the shared passion between independent developers, their games, and the fans who have embraced them. And I'm happy to say that the family continues to grow in 2018 and beyond.
Someone just blinked on the top
without
left.
further ado, let's kick things off with the latest addition to the fam. This one might creep up on you.
Ooh, we got a horror game? Ooh, what is this? I said creep up on me, I was thinking horror, but this does not look like a... This is like... Maybe it's zombies or something? I don't know. I don't know what this is. Whoa, jeez. That is oh, ninja. It's a ripped ninja. Mark of the Ninja remastered.
Clay Entertainment's critically acclaimed stealth platformer is back and slicker than ever. Mark of the Ninja.
I don't think I've heard of this game before. Maybe, like I've heard the name, maybe, but I don't know anything about it.
Don't let this modern classic sneak by when it launches on Nintendo Switch this fall.
No gameplay. Weird. I wonder if that's the original announcement for the remaster, or just the announcement that it's being also ported to Switch. Or if it's just on Switch. I don't know. I don't know anything about that game.
So
that's weird that they didn't show any gameplay to try to sell us on it.
Thanks, Damon. Well,
maybe it's like well known or something.
Candlelight lunches, short walks on the beach, and amazing independent games.
Yeah.
Let's just get to the next game.
In a world where fantasy meets martial arts, anything can become a weapon. And in Sterling Games'
I like the art style.
Game, Fantasy Strike, this rule applies to the wind.
It looks like a
fire,
kind of like Fortnite.
Ghosts, gambling, paint, even time itself.
Not really, kind of.
Whether you face the fight alone, in local
this looks like a cool fighting game.
Online, you can enjoy the nuanced mechanics of a deep fighter with simple combos and easy to perform special moves, shifting the focus from memorization to pure strategy.
The thing about fighting games is a lot of them like look cool, but like a lot of them are like the gameplay seems pretty similar to each other. So I'm like, okay, so why should I get this fighting game compared to all the other fighting games I also haven't played? You know.
Neither have we, and that's why we're crazy about Berserk Studios' Just Shapes and
But there's definitely a chance I might play it.
Kinetic frenzy of deadly shapes set to rad beats.
Whoa,
More than 20
this is
chiptune artists.
not the same as what they just
showed. You can face the music solo or with up to 3 friends in local or online co-op. And this just in. There's also a full story mode you can take on alone or with your friends.
I like rhythm games, but I'm interested to see like how exactly it's a rhythm game, you know?
Nice.
Like what makes it a rhythm game instead of just doing stuff to the music.
Tiny Build Games is lifting the door on Garage, a top-down shooter inspired by the gloriously gory VHS era of B-movies. I'm talking stuff we can't even show you in this video. As you solve the mystery of a gritty underworld, you'll slay hordes of living dead and tentatively living mutants. Along the way, you'll collect new weapons that
This
can
doesn't
hopefully keep you
really
alive
look like a
long
game
enough
that
to see the light.
I'd be interested in, but I mean, of
Play
course, like,
Garage first
that
on
doesn't mean I
Nintendo
wouldn't like
Switch
it,
when
but
launches like a rocket this spring. You know, that looks exactly like my garage. It could use a
didn't
pool table.
immediately appeal to
Luckily,
me. But
I've got just the thing.
you know,
Adult
they're
swim
just
games
first
and
impressions
Wacom
of looking
have
at
joined
it,
creative
not
forces
knowing
to bring us
of
a world where everything from
obviously I've not
jungles
played it.
to deserts to cities is one giant cartoon
This is
game of pool.
pool.
Of course, seeking the 8-ball is the
This
ultimate
is-
goal.
this
but
is
how will you
strange.
fare as a clueless cue ball?
What?
Of quirky characters like biker balls, ballerina balls, and more.
What is the
Man, it's weird and crazy in a really,
This
really
is so
fun way.
weird. And he's just running
There
around.
are
The
more
cue ball
than
is just
100
moving.
levels to conquer
What?
in local multiplayer
This is just
for up to
completely different
4
graphics style.
players.
I guess it's a hub world or
Be
something.
there when it launches first as a system
That
exclusive for
caught my
Nintendo
eye.
Switch
This
later
game
this
and
year.
the fighting game have caught my eye the most so
If
far.
you're like me,
By the way,
you
this
like your chicken
thing
served
in
up
August had
nitrate-free
Doll
and
Story,
your
I remember,
bomb chicken
which
served
really caught
up
my
by
eye,
the good
and I played
people
that
at
and really liked it.
Nitro. They
And it
describe
also
this
had
movie as a
Earth
chicken
Atlantis, which really caught my eye,
platform,
and I
combining
played like
action,
25
puzzles,
minutes of that and
arcade
do not
goodness
like it
into
so
one
far.
explosive
And I stopped
fun
playing it.
game. Lay bombs to escape
So-
tricky situations, lay stacks
But they're
to reach
definitely
up high, and start
it's
a
like
fire
interesting to see
discover
like which
secret
of these
areas, or
games
just
catch
to
my
watch
eye.
the world burn. Only
Like,
you
which
can discover
interests
the
me,
secret
'cause obviously
behind
I'll never be able to play
fast-food
all of them, you know?
giant KFC's signature blue hot sauce when Bomb Chicken launches first on
All right.
Nintendo Switch this summer.
You keep the games coming. You know, more games the merrier.
I am extremely pumped to announce Luminous
Luminous
Remastered,
Remastered.
an HD remake of the critically acclaimed puzzle game from Enhanced Games, led by Res Visionary.
That's weird. It's weird to see like, oh, an
Mizuguchi.
HD remake
A bombastic
of a
harmony
puzzle
light,
game, you know? It's
sound,
kind of
and
funny. It's
intense
like,
puzzle
yeah,
action.
this game really needed a
It's
HD remaster,
unforgettable to
clearly.
play alone as it is with a friend in local
Like, these
multiplayer.
graphics, I'm sure
Dig on them techno beats, which are being
last gen
carefully
consoles couldn't have done them
designed
justice.
to work
This looks
with
like
the HD Rumble feature to highlight not only the beats of the music, but the actions you take during gameplay.
I have no idea what this game is. It looks like
Luminous
Tetris.
Remastered drops into the Nintendo eShop this spring.
I didn't quite understand what was going on there.
In Reigns, Kings
I
and
love
Queens
Tetris
from
and I love
Muriel
rhythm
and
games,
Devolver
so
Digital, you're a monarch of the modern age. That means you face a seemingly never-ending series of requests from peasants, allies, and enemies. Your word may be law, but what happens when
Wait,
your
what?
choices threaten the balance between influential factions? Your only option is to outwit and outlast those who would seek to overthrow you.
There's a
and your
mobile game
family
that's kinda
in
like this that
compilation
this
of
reminds
Reigns
me of.
And Reigns Her Majesty. For the first time, you can enjoy local co-op decision-making exclusively on Nintendo Switch when Reigns, Kings and Queens rises to power this spring.
that's like you have to control, like where you're like a dictator. There's a mobile game where you're a dictator and it's like you have to like decide what to do with that. I don't know. It reminded me of it.
Boy should be cautious.
That game actually did interest me. Oh, look at this. You can make platforms anywhere? How's that work? I guess this game isn't new because it's already got all this review stuff. It must be a port of something. What game is this? What do you do in this game? You just create platforms wherever? I don't understand. A lot of this video is just me like, okay, I don't quite understand what's happening here. Lightfall. Yeah, I did not understand what was going on there. It looked like he was just spawning platforms wherever he landed. But
The
that
platforming
can't...
adventure
Okay,
Lightfall
here we
will
go.
take you to the forgotten world of Numbra, where you'll uncover your mysterious past and hopefully save its inhabitants from imminent threat. Master your surroundings by manipulating the Shadow Core, a magical box used to propel yourself into the air and forge your own path. Bishop Games was kind enough to let us reveal a world debut, Speedrun Mode, which allows you to race against your friends or even the fastest players in the world. Develop your skills and see how high you can place on the online leaderboards. Lightfall releases first on Nintendo Switch
I'm
this spring.
sorry, I don't understand. Like, how,
Okay,
where
partner,
the...
giddy up because I'm right behind you with another great game.
It seems very easy if you just can create...
West of
I'm sure I
Loading,
don't understand.
asymmetric. There's nothing
What is
quite like a
this?
slapstick comedy, stick figure, Wild West RPG adventure, am I right?
An
As you
RPG?
explore the sprawling open world with
What?
one of 3 character classes, you'll wrestle up a heap of danger, quests, and puzzles.
Alright, this
not to
game
mention
interests me.
Jokes, goofs, gags, and mysteries to solve too.
This is so
And
weird.
If you feel like
What
it, there's
the
optional
hell?
turn-based combat. More than 50
Optional
dots to
turn-based
collect,
How can
and
the
liberal
combat be
use of
optional?
Oxford commas. Laugh yourself to tears this spring.
This is
when
so
West of
weird, but I
Loading
want it.
launches as a system exclusive
Alright,
on
you
Nintendo Switch.
that's weird enough to... It's just all stick figures in black and white. Like, I don't want to reward that. But that game interests me. That's so weird. Literally just all stick figures. But that game actually definitely interested me. That game seemed pretty cool. I think I'm gonna get that game.
Within the mountain by working together.
Huda is inspired by Norwegian
How is
art
the turn-based
and culture,
combat
resulting in a
optional?
stunning story environment. The game works well as a single player also, but it's nice to soak in the relaxing atmosphere with a friend or family member.
This definitely seems
by
like
playing
a
with the two
co-op game.
Joy-Con controllers included in a single system.
Yeah, we know.
Pieced together
We
the
know. We
secret
understand.
history of the mountain.
Oh, that's
Launches
why
on
they did
Nintendo
that. That's why
Switch
there are two in the system.
So,
Oh,
some of
okay.
you may have been
I've just been
following a
using
little
this
game
one the
called
whole time.
Messenger. And last you saw,
This game looks
Sabotage
cool.
hinted that
This looks
there
like
may
Ninja
be more to
Gaiden.
this platformer than old school 8-bit goodness. Well, the Messenger hinges on an amazing feature.
It's probably
the ability
really
to
hard.
transform from an 8-bit platformer into a gloriously rendered
Whoa.
16-bit time-traveling adventure. Journey through this cursed land as a young ninja on a mission to deliver a scroll paramount to his clan's survival.
This is pretty cool.
On your quest, you'll find upgrades, new abilities, hidden levels, and a plethora of
I hope
great
this game isn't like way
speedrunning
too hard. There's some games that like
When the
look really cool to me,
Messenger
and they're
comes
just
to
like
Nintendo Switch this
trying to make them as hard as like the games of like NES days, which come from arcade games that were hard on purpose, so you'd have to give more money.
Are about to pitch you against a
So like
violent horde.
that inherently
So arm
isn't
your
really
troops,
good game
shore
design.
up
It's
your
designed to make you
defenses,
more money, not
protect your
designed
citizens,
for the player who
inspire
already
their
bought the game and have the
loyalty.
most
You
fun.
may live to see
So
peace
sometimes
again.
I don't know if that game
In
is
this
like one of
real-time
those that
tactics
just because it
roguelike
reminded me of
game,
Ninja Gaiden
each
made me think that,
commander
but
you lose is
hopefully
gone
it's
forever.
not like
Lose
ridiculously
everything,
hard.
and it's game
Because that
over.
game seemed
See
pretty
for
cool.
yourself when Bad North launches first on Nintendo Switch this summer.
All right, Damon, it's finally time for our last announcement of the day.
That one didn't, I don't know,
And
grab
it is
my
with
attention.
great pleasure that I confirm that Banner Saga 3 is headed to
Oh,
Nintendo
cool.
Switch.
I
As
don't
the
know much
epic
about this game,
conclusion
but I've
to
heard
Stella's award-winning
I definitely heard
trilogy
good
of
things. At least
pure,
I've heard a lot of
story-driven
better things about the
role-playing
first one than the
games.
second one, but
Players will need to brace
are the
themselves
first
for
two
more
on the
tough
Switch?
battles, difficult
I don't know.
choices, and
Probably,
tragic
right?
losses.
If they're just like
when
talking about the third one
Banner
like
Saga
this,
3 releases
I don't know.
this summer on Nintendo Switch.
I think so.
What
I
if
don't
you
know.
haven't played the first two games before?
Oh, here
I
we
can
go.
also confirm
Yep.
that Banner Saga 1 and 2 are coming soon
There
to
we go.
Nintendo
Yeah,
Switch.
yeah, that makes sense.
And your personal story, progress, and choices from the first two games will also carry over. So think strategically, otherwise you may be mourning a favorite character forever.
Well, folks, that's a wrap.
So I guess it's
From
like Fire
all of
Emblem
us
in
at
that
Nintendo,
aspect.
we'd
Oh,
like to thank
that was
our
kind
Nindy
of
partners for continuing to support the growing
one more
library
game.
of amazing
One
third-party
more
games
game.
on Nintendo.
One more
Thanks for
game.
watching, everyone.
One more game. One more game. The fighting game looks cool. The that one looks kind of cool. The two rhythm ones are like, I don't really understand them. The one with the card, this one I liked. The one with the cards was kind of intriguing. This one also looks pretty cool. Let me pause that right there. Wait, pause. Where's no. Go back. I wish I ended it on something. I like when you're like, wait, there's one more thing. That'd be pretty cool. So let's see. All of these is the messenger. Then this is not in order. This was the first one they showed, but this is. Did they mix up these two? Did they mix up Mark of the Ninja and the Messenger because there was a ninja one towards the end? No, that's not true. This wasn't even. This isn't in order at all. Anyway, so what interested me the most? The Messenger, that's that ninja one, interested me. What else? The West of Loathing, that one interested me a lot also. The pool one kind of interested me. I don't know. The fighting game interested me too, but you know, like there's a lot. It's like well, yeah, there's a lot of fighting games. So like, why this one above others? You know, because I don't play that many fighting games. So it's kind of tricky. It's tricky to sell a fighting game because like I believe you that that's a really good. I don't know, like that can totally be a really good fighting game. And it's like, well, why do I get that one or take all these others? But if it's an indie game and it has a cool art style, so if it's an indie game, so it's also probably cheaper than like a $60 fighting game, and it's on the Switch. So those are two good reasons. But you know, but just like there's like a lot, all like those 2D fighting games, like a lot of them are very similar to each other. So it's like, you know, why should I get this one? But that one definitely interests me. The Reigns Kings and Queens one kind of seems a little too simple, but also it did interest me somewhat. Just the basic concept. But I feel like that's one of those things that might be like too simple for like a full game, you know. And then I don't know though. And like obviously these are all just like impressions from seeing a few seconds of gameplay. Like obviously I don't know. I've never played the games. And then like there's two rhythm games that they showed off. It was Just Shapes and Beats and then Luminous Remastered, which looks like Tetris, but like somehow it's rhythm involved. Both of those I don't really understand, but I do like rhythm games. So who knows? They could both be fun too. The others, unless I'm forgetting one, didn't really catch my attention that much, but that doesn't mean they're bad games. Just didn't catch my attention immediately. But that's pretty much it. Okay, that was not quite as much as I was expecting, but definitely an interesting presentation that all these games are coming. I wonder if there's like a I wonder if there's like a timeline or something. Like sometimes Nintendo like uploads like I really like when they do this, like the graphics on their Twitter that just has like all the different, I can't explain, like all of the like just release dates coming out and like in chronological order, and I think that's really helpful. Like I wish they had that for this, So let's go on Nintendo's site, see if they updated from the Direct. Probably not. Actually, no, it was a while ago, so maybe they did. By the way, I got Kirby Star Allies on Sunday. It should have gotten on Friday, but for some reason it didn't come in till Sunday. And I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought it would. I'm going to review that most likely fairly soon, so stay tuned. Let's see. Standout indie games. Coming soon. Let's see if they updated their coming soon yet, because I like to look at that stuff. But I wish it was. Hey, let's look at just Switch games. We can worry about 3DS games another time. The thing about this is it's like these are all the games. I wish there was like one that was like, I like that they have all the games. I really appreciate that. I wish there was also one that was like just like the like bigger games, I guess, that they've been advertising, because it's like hard to sift through them all. I just like to look at this sometimes. I know this doesn't really have to do with the video that we just watched, but like look, it's the 20th right now. Look at this. Like there's so many games. Like how could you ever not have enough games to play? Like my friend Nintendo Nick always says I don't have enough games to play. Like Christmas was 3 months ago, and now like he's at the point where he's running out of games to play again. That's more of like a money thing, I guess, than a amount of games thing. But like look at all this. Like look at all these games, just all on the 22nd. All these games come out on the 22nd. Like if you just like spent all your life playing Nintendo Switch, you would still. I mean, this is true of probably pretty much any console, but it's still just like fun to look at. Like you would still. Like this, like tomorrow, you play this game, all right? You spend the day playing this game. I don't know how long a game is. That's probably, let's say that takes a day. Next day, you got all this. Like, how are you gonna get through? And this, oh my gosh, all this stuff, and then you got this the next day, and that lasts you for 5 days. And then you got this. Like, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, at this point, this doesn't really have much to do with the video anymore. Yeah, those are my thoughts. I don't know. That didn't seem as good as the last Nindies Direct. Like, let's look at the Nindies showcase. I had this video pulled up. This is my last Nintendo Direct reactions video. I had this one pulled up because I wanted to see what the volume I had on other stuff. But we got Nindies showcase 2017. Like, I feel like this one was longer, right? And it had more stuff. Yeah, this one was over 20 minutes. And it had a lot more stuff to show. Like, it had No More Heroes. Like, it had a big announcement at the end. It had little what's it called, Super Meat Boy, like a lot of like bigger announcements, I guess, of like stuff that we already know of. Had Steamroll Dig 2, just showed Shovel Knight King of Cards, which, by the way, when is Shovel Knight King of Cards coming out? I wonder. It's supposed to be Q1, but Q1 is over in like 10 days, so whatever. I still haven't even played Spectre of Torment. Yeah, I'm very behind. So then we had like Golf Story, which looked really cool, and I got it and enjoyed that game a lot. What else do we have that was like really cool? I mean, of course, like this is looking back after some of these games have already released, so obviously, like, yeah, I know Golf Story is good because I played it. These games I haven't played yet, so but even like having not played it, like it stood out to me more. Let's see what else do we have. We had Earth Alliance looked really cool. By the way, from the 25 minutes I played, I do not like it at all, but only 25 minutes. So, we had this you already showed. We had Mulaka. We also had what's that one called? Someone's Law, Murphy's Law. I don't know when that releases. The Battle Chef Brigade. This is Murphy's Law. That game looks really cool. Don't know when it comes out. And we had, of course, at the end, No More Heroes, which is obviously big. It isn't really a No More Heroes game, which I didn't quite realize to the last Direct. But yeah, they bumped that up to the last Direct now. But just look at all this stuff. Warp Shift. What is Warp Shift? I want to play Warp Shift. What is this? Oh no, I do not want to play Warp Shift. This does not look like a very deep game. Never mind. Some games just, I don't know. Are they good? Like, I don't know. Like, obviously, like, I've never played this. I'm not judging it. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but just like some stuff just doesn't. When every screen like looks the same like this, like, it doesn't seem like a full console game. That seems like kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, seem like, I don't know. It's weird. It's hard to say because like it's only $10, so I don't know. But it's just weird, like, trying to navigate through those types of games and, like, more, I don't know, complete types of games, if that makes sense. that aren't like little. Here's a nice little experience. It's like more of a deep stuff. Like that's why I wish there was a thing that was just there ones that they advertise, like that they support, like the games that they really think are like worth. Like I wish they had this, but also another one that's like easier to sift through. By the way, Fractured Hole, love this game. I've been playing it for a few hours so far. Just started it on the PS4. Very good game. I mean, I love. Here we go. West of Loathing, Spring. Come out in spring, so that's gonna be a nice spring release. Has that Reigns game? There's a Fantasy Strike Summer. These are all summer. All these are all in the direct. This is the direct 2 summer. It's another fighting game. Not from the Indies direct, but you know. And I think that's we got Pool Panic 2018. Runner 3, by the way. Forgot about that. 2018. Pocket Rumble. This game looked really cool. I remember they showed this like when they first released the Switch or announced the Switch. They advertised this game, and it looked really cool. This game I really want to play. That's a fighting game that really caught my eye. I don't know why, but something about it, you know, it seemed really unique to me. Anyway, that's gonna be the video. I'm dawdling on about nothing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure, hopefully, someone, you know, it gets so interesting. Like, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Watching like Indies directs and stuff like that. Do I have anything? I don't know. It's so like interesting. Like, okay, I've never heard of any of these games. Like, I wonder, like which one of these are gonna appeal to me right away. Like, which are gonna show off well in the direct, and then which am I gonna get? And are they gonna be good? Are they gonna be bad? I have no idea. So it's kind of like a fun, exciting thing. Excited to play some of those games. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to follow me on Twitch for when I do, you know, actual live reactions. That one wasn't live, but when I do in the future actually do live reactions, you know where to find me on Twitch. But of course, they're all uploaded to YouTube after. Follow me on Twitter if you would like notifications and stuff like that. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.